Amatrice, Italy. Passion. Beg on Myanmar. Passion. That's what the residents are showing right now in the aftermath of one real devastating fucking earthquake in Italy. And one not so devastating earthquake in Myanmar, but still fearful and destructive nonetheless. 6.0 earthquake struck very shallow in Italy, about 3:36 a.m. their Italian time. Rocked the city of Amatrice. They're saying that there's at least 73 people dead and there's hundreds missing. Hundreds missing. It's a small town just outside of Rome. About 100 miles northeast of Rome. The earthquake was felt as far north as Bologna, as far south as Naples. Pretty fucking crazy. It was a big fucking earthquake. It was shallow. Now, if you're not familiar with the Italian countryside, once you get down to some of the major cities, Italy's pretty fucking mountainous. Pretty mountainous fucking country. You know, they're pretty good at skiing in the wintertime. Lots of places to go skiing. So Amatrice, if you haven't seen the footage, you haven't seen the videos, hop on Vice. I woke up to this breaking news, so I hopped right on Vice. Vice provides the best fucking journalism. The best fucking pictures and visual description of what happened between videos and pictures. It's the fucking best. The videos and the pictures set itself fucking above everybody else, in my fucking opinion. The information is fucking spot on. The updates are spot on. So I hop right on Vice. Go check out some of the photos. But like I said, if you're not familiar with the Italian countryside there, it's very fucking steep. A lot of houses are built on fucking mountains and little fucking hills and shit. And they go like fucking this. A lot like fucking South America. So fucking the earthquake just fucking rattled it, man. I'm taking a look at some of these fucking photos, and it looks like they fucking went back into the past to World War II, even though they didn't get hit in World War II. It looks like fucking World War II fucking English bombers fucking rolled in, and American bombers, and fucking just leveled it. Feel fucking terrible for the people. I send all my condolences. I send my best wishes to all the fucking Italian families, or any family affected over in Amatrice and over in Italy. I'll get to Myanmar in a second. Myanmar right now is an afterthought. CNN's all over this. CNN's all over the American University in Afghanistan. CNN's all over Donald Trump. Starting to get on fucking Hillary Clinton's case too. Save that for fucking a little bit later. But it's a small town, small village, a little bit more rural So they're having a hard time getting through all the rubble to fucking get rescue vehicles, rescue machines, and fucking people in there to fucking help. People are fucking digging with their fucking hands and shovels and removing rubble as much as they can. There's fucking aftershocks going on. I think they had a 5.0 or 5.4 fucking aftershock. That's pretty fucking big. So these people are showing a lot of fucking passions. So they're saying about 2,500 inhabitants are now homeless. Mayor Akumoli Stefano Petrucci is basically saying, no, not a single house is fucking habitable. They're all fucked up, which is pretty fucking crazy. Now, they're used to earthquakes over in this part. They've had a big one in 2009. So, people are asking, do they need foreign help? Do they need foreign help? Italy's response teams, Italy's earthquake scientists, I guess terror scientists and stuff like that, they're pretty fucking spot on, man. They're pretty good. I don't think they're going to need a whole lot of international aid. Like, they're going to be able to solve this Italy themselves and shit. It's going to take a fucking little while. Wait for the fucking earth to calm down a little bit. But fucking absolutely fucking devastating. Check out CNN. CNN doesn't have the best visuals right now, because right now we're talking about fucking Clinton camp. For fuck's sakes, man. So that's why I hop right on Vice. That's my suggestion. Hop on Vice. I've never been a part of an earthquake myself. I have no idea what it feels like. One of the few things in my life I haven't experienced. But that would probably be fucking terrifying. I've seen many videos. I remember watching the earthquake before the tsunami in Japan, and that thing was fucking wild. Wild. So I can only imagine what some of these families on some of these steep hills where the houses are fucking built fucking experienced, man. It was just the geography of fucking where this town was and how the fucking houses are built. And I've backpacked Europe a few times. Italy is one country I have not made it to because there's so much to fucking see in Italy. It's going to take me like 3 fucking weeks. I'm a history buff, I enjoy my fucking history. One thing that's cool about history is it can't fucking change unless fucking there's scientific fucking facts that fucking change it. So absolutely fucking devastating. And the same day, fucking Myanmar. Bagan. Big tourist area, a lot of fucking Buddhist fucking temples. It's home to thousands of Buddhist monuments. Now, Myanmar, much like the country of fucking Nepal, very familiar with earthquakes. Usually the central Myanmar is very familiar with earthquakes. They deal with it quite well. They've reconstructed many Buddhist temples and monuments. Now, this wasn't nearly as devastating as the one in Italy. About 20 people. This earthquake went as far as the Bangladesh capital of Dhaka. 20 people were reported injured in Dhaka. They don't really have a report on this. I'm on BBC News, sorry, and I don't see a death toll or an injury toll, so hopefully it wasn't that bad. Now, I haven't seen a lot of fucking visuals of this. See if I can find a little bit more. Like, that was an update about 30 minutes ago. Try to keep this about as updated as possible as I can. So it doesn't seem to be too bad, but it's quite a coincidence that a major earthquake leveled fucking Italy and one happened fucking on the other side of the fucking world and fucking smashed fucking Myanmar. So it doesn't seem to be too fucking bad, which is alright. Not a whole lot of information out of fucking Myanmar, which is obvious. They're going to pay attention. The fucking biased mainstream media is going to pay attention to the West a hell of a lot more than the fucking East. And Italy did get fucking hit pretty fucking hard, which is fucking pretty sad to fucking see. Italy's a beautiful country. Fucking one day I will get there. I will eat their pasta. I will drink their wine. And I will party. I was watching fucking Gladiator the other day. Fucking Gladiator, man. What a fucking classic movie that was. But anyways, no laughing matters today. Sending all my best wishes out to any family affected in Italy right now and Myanmar. Fucking absolutely devastating. Another interesting topic that I don't have a whole lot of information going on right now is the attack at the American University of Afghanistan in Kabul. Now, we haven't heard a lot of haven't got a lot of details on Afghanistan lately, but I just read an article about the first American soldier killed in Afghanistan. Since the war in Afghanistan, you know, there's some fucking uprisings, some fucking Taliban fucking shit going down, starting to threaten some of the government in certain major cities in Afghanistan. If America hasn't fucking realized that this shit is like a fucking cycle, it's like a 3-ring fucking circus, man. Like, fuck, man. Your presence is not helping. It hasn't helped. Afghanistan, if there is a fucking uprising in Afghanistan, it just goes to prove once again that your foreign policies in the Middle East aren't working. Muhammad wasn't able to bring all the Muslims together. You think fucking America's gonna bring all the Muslims together? America is bringing all the Muslims fucking together and fucking hatred of the fucking West. Like, fucking, man, there comes a point where you just gotta maybe leave them alone. You know? Keep an eye on it. Leave them alone. Protect your assets, but don't fucking put fucking troops or boots and shit on the ground, because that's exactly what they want. Exactly what fucking ISIS wants is fucking troops on the fucking ground so they can fucking capture some fucking coalition soldiers, build up the propaganda movement. They need something new. It's become stale for ISIS. Very stale. Those fucking pieces of shit. Not that the fucking coalition fucking suits governments are any fucking better between fucking Saudi and America and fucking Britain and all those fucking evil people. Like I'm telling you, man, if you don't know anything about Hillary Clinton, man, you're about to have your fucking eyes fucking wide open. I mean, eyes fucking forced wide fucking open, man. She's not fucking who she says she is, man. Look at all the fucking money she's getting from fuck. Look at all the money the Clinton Foundation is fucking wasting. And I'll leave it at that. People like this girl on CNN, like they're fucking, all this fucking shit's coming out on the Clinton Foundation. It doesn't look fucking good. CNN's trying to fucking back Hillary Clinton fucking still and fucking trying to make her look good. Fucking, they had a fucking pundit on that fucking basically ripped the fucking shit out of the Clinton Foundation, and the fucking female fucking host fucking comes back. She's, well, we gotta remember, it's a charity. It's still a charity. People need help. Well, they're not fucking helping people. They're helping their back pockets more than they're fucking helping people. Go ask the fucking people of Haiti. How come I haven't seen fucking anybody go down to fucking Haiti? I think I'm gonna call Haiti myself, send a couple emails, say, hey, during this whole Clinton fucking trial, has anybody ever approached you guys and asked you guys what you think of the Clinton Foundation? Because I can guarantee you they're not fucking very warm to the Clinton Foundation. And if you're not familiar with what they did in Haiti, go check out Clinton Foundation in Haiti, in the Marriott Hotel, and about what, 500,000 fucking taxis or something like that. Yeah, they raised billions upon billions of dollars. But anyways, sorry about that fucking rant. But a gunman attacked the American University of Afghanistan in Kabul. CNN's been pretty mum about it. I'm actually gonna fucking hop on Vice right now. Vice will definitely have something fucking a little bit more descriptive here. I'm literally just on the MSN breaking news as I saw it pop up. So there's a reported gunman inside the campus. They've got fucking texts and phone calls from students inside the university saying they're trapped inside. We are stuck inside our classroom. There are bursts of gunfires, one student said, by telephone to Reuters. There's professors, there's hundreds of students reportedly. I'll see if I can find something a little fucking So Fox News just updated it about 52 on Fox News. Pretty legit, right? Fox News? They're gonna fucking try to play about a fucking million videos on me. That's what I fucking hate, man. If I want to watch a video, I'll hit click play, you fucking motherfuckers. At least one student died and 14 other people are hurt in Wednesday's attack. It involved bombs, gunfire at the American University in Kabul. This is reported by the police and the head of the city's hospitals. Smoke definitely rising. They got a photo right here. Live at the event. They got smoke rising in the air from the distance. Reporters in the area said teachers, hundreds of students took cover. Special forces have surrounded the campus on the western outskirts of the Afghanistan's capital city. So a car bomb exploded outside the school. So a bomb exploded outside a school for the blind. For the blind. For fuck's sake. So does this guy fucking think he's fucking cheeky and you think he can roll up a fucking car on this school for students that are blind and no one's gonna fucking see him? Well, I guess no one really did see him because he fucking carried the shit out. It's pretty, I shouldn't be fucking making fun of that shit, but it's pretty interesting to say the least. These fucking motherfuckers are getting fucking more desperate and desperate and desperate. That's one thing that fucking this tells me. So he fucking set off a car bomb outside of the school for the blind next door to the campus. So no groups claimed responsibility for the attack. They're saying the Taliban are currently in the middle of their summer offensive against Afghan government forces. That's what I see. There's somewhat of a little bit of an uprising going down in Afghanistan, and fucking the mainstream media is pretty fucking mum about it, pretty mute. You think that a little uprising in Afghanistan is going to be fucking, after all the fucking money the American public spent and the lives that were sacrificed and the time, and the bullshit and the lies by the government, you think they'd be fucking all over it, the mainstream media. It's kind of got my fucking eyes fucking open. They're saying 2 of his professors were kidnapped at gunpoint in Kabul on August 7th before this attack. Professors are Kevin King, an American, Timothy Weeks from Australia. And they're saying the professor's whereabouts are unknown, and after this attack, they're still unknown. So pretty fucking interesting. So obviously there's a fucking connection. Obviously a connection. Probably fucking, unfortunately for the families of these 2 professors, they probably got some information about the school and where to go and stuff like that out of them, which kind of sucks, because I can only imagine what's fucking happened. So pretty, before I get off this topic, they got a pretty interesting fucking graph about the most deadly terrorist groups in Afghanistan since 2000. They got the Taliban at the top of the list with about 20,000 total fatalities. Haqqani network, fucking very low. They're looking in just in the hundreds probably. And all the others pretty much none. Al-Qaeda, they got pretty much 0. Which is pretty interesting to say the least. But we all know where Al-Qaeda went, basically. Yeah, we all know where Al-Qaeda went. That's a topic for another day. So it's been a very interesting day in the news. And I'll send my condolences out to the families. I'm sure there were a lot of young students affected in this. Maybe a lot of young students' lives lost. Hopefully not. Which really does suck. But I send my condolences out to those families in Afghanistan affected by this. Hopefully some more information comes out and I'll update you on Twitter. Now I'm just going to try to end this on a positive note. As you know, I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. In less than 2 weeks, I have my fantasy draft, my fantasy NFL draft. Tennessee Titans season opener is September 11th versus the Minnesota Vikings. I'm pretty fucking pumped. I'm looking forward to it. Marcus Mariota, as I've just been reading up on him, been following him all preseason. He's had a pretty solid preseason. 93%. He's completed 93% of his passes. He's got a passer rating of just over 102 in 2 games. so far this preseason versus the Chargers and the Panthers. So pretty solid numbers out of the guy. Most importantly, he's staying on his feet. Most importantly, he's completing his passes. That's what I want to fucking see. I want to see his fucking accuracy. We know he's got the fucking arm to go down the field. Tennessee is starting to accumulate the wide receivers necessary to give him some fucking tools to play with. I'm actually very excited about the season this year. Rashad Matthews looks pretty good right now in preseason. In 2016, 5th round draft pick. Tajay Sharp is stepping up in preseason, putting a lot of pressure on Kendall Wright and Harry Douglas and Andre Johnson for some reps. Now Andre Johnson himself is putting fucking pressure on Harry Douglas and Kendall Wright. I personally think Kendall Wright will be the odd man looking out. I think Mariota has a lot of trust with Douglas. He hit Douglas for a TD there against the Panthers. Or the Chargers there, one or the other. 23-yard TD. Andre Johnson, he's a vet. He looks pretty fucking good right now. He's practicing every day. He looks healthy. He's the veteran we kind of need back there. I'd definitely take Andre Johnson over Darrell Green Beckham. That's just my opinion, especially with the addition of Rashad Matthews. Tajay Sharp. And we still have Justin Hunter. The erratic, who the fuck knows what Justin Hunter is going to do, Justin fucking Hunter. Does he have his fucking head screwed on right? Does he get his head out of his ass finally and start playing some football? Stay out of trouble off the field? So we got a lot of talent all of a sudden accumulated at the wide receiver spot for Mariota to fucking play with. Conklin looks all right down there at right tackle. Like I said, Mariota's been staying on his feet. I like that. Been very impressed by him staying on his feet. DeMarco Murray, Derrick Henry are having an very impressive preseason at running back. Actually, our running back situation is very overloaded. We got DeMarco Murray and Derrick Henry are going to be our 1-2 punch. We got Dexter McCluster, who's kind of our special flex back. He can play on third downs. He can do fucking punt returns. He can kind of do a little bit of everything. We can fucking put him out wide or in the slot. Use him as a fullback. But then we got David Cobb, Bishop Shanky, and David Fullion battling for a spot on the roster. Very interesting. I like to have a lot of depth at running back. It's one thing Tennessee used to be known for in the Jeff Fisher early days. Another very important fact of the preseason right now is that we're getting through these 4 games. We're getting through these about, 5-6 weeks without injury. We got Parrish Cox. He's our most prominent injury right now, our starting quarterback, alongside Courtney. Jason McCourty is definitely our veteran presence in our backfield, in our D-backs. On the defensive side of the football. But Parrish Cox is going to be very important. He's got a little busted up ankle right now. Center Andy Gallick, knee, also didn't practice yesterday, sorry. Today's Wednesday. Starting to lose track of the days, like usual. Until Friday or Saturday comes around, I snap back in reality. But Andy Gallick, knee, he didn't practice yesterday himself. Linebacker Curtis Grant, he returned to practice, adding a little bit more depth in our backfield. Our defense may not have names that jump out on paper, but we got a lot of competition for spots on defense. I will have somewhat of a NFL preview. I'll try to go down through a couple of the... I'll probably make it more fantasy football oriented because I got to focus on a fantasy football draft. So I'll do an NFL preview. I'll fucking make it fantasy football oriented. I'll try to go through each division as quickly as I can. Do it for about 3 or 4 days. It'll probably take me a week, Probably take me about 5 days to go through all the divisions. Just talk about some fantasy facts. I'm actually co-running Fantasy Football League for the first time instead of just playing around in it. Starting up a keeper league, so I'll talk about my Fantasy Football League and team throughout the fucking year. And for all those players in my fantasy football league, I'm looking to fucking kick your ass this year, boys. I've learned your tendencies. I know what you guys like. So I'm coming for you. I'm gunning. I got a baseball fantasy league to win first. Put some cash in the fucking bank because I like putting cash in the bank. Nothing wrong with that. So it's been a very interesting Wednesday. Slow sports day on a Wednesday, but a fucking very busy fucking news day. Donald Trump's got a rally coming up in Florida that I'll fucking keep my ears open for and listen to see what he's got to say. Because he's fucking falling apart right now, but Donald Trump's already won. Go watch my old podcast. I don't really want to repeat myself. Remember, you can find my work on Twitter now. K Johnston mic'd up. Find my work on my blog site, KyleJohnstonTheBlock.wordpress.com. Remember, if you're not laying the money down the table, you're not winning.